For my ugly slash conventionally unattractive girls, I have a question. How do you find the confidence to keep being yourself and keep being you, day to day, despite everything you see in the media and like around you in life in general? I feel like my self-confidence, especially since I've moved here, keeps wavering. Some days I'm like, oh, I like myself, but then other days I'm like, oh, I don't really like the way I look. And I'm getting very tired of this.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, shout around? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
For my ugly slash conventionally unattractive girls, I have a question. How do you find the confidence to keep being yourself and keep being you, day to day, despite everything you see in the media and like around you in life in general? I feel like my self-confidence, especially since I've moved here, keeps wavering. Some days I'm like, oh, I like myself, but then other days I'm like, oh, I don't really like the way I look. And I'm getting very tired of this. I'm getting tired of the way my brain is trying to make me feel. I turn 25 next month. 25 years is too many years to feel this way about myself. I feel like I've had enough. And whilst I feel like I don't care about what people, perceive me or what they think of me, I feel like it's me, myself, and how I see my reflection that's just been affecting me. And I've been doing things to change that, but I feel like I can be doing a lot more. I think another thing is that I feel as if I wait for permission to do certain things. I don't know if it's a youngest Nigerian child thing, but I feel like that's also holding me back a lot. Like, I've been not super attractive for 25 years now. I just feel like my brain should be, used to it and not keep telling me things about myself, but it still does. I'm trying to get it to stop. And I know therapy would most likely help me, but I cannot afford that right now. I'm going to a day party tomorrow, and at first I was kind of excited, but now I'm just dreading it because I just know how I'll start to think and how I will start to feel. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm tired of this. I just want to change here. If someone could take out my brain and do some little surgeries and then put it back, that would be good. Or you can take out my eyeballs and I can put other eyeballs that I can see myself. So hopefully that will change the way I perceive myself. Either way, I want to really focus this next year on changing myself and bettering myself. I don't know if I should document that. And also, before anyone comments, oh, but you're not, you don't look, this video is not for that. I just wanted to yap and get this off my chest.
Wow. I absolutely love this video. I absolutely love the transparency. I love how this woman has objectively approached the way that she looks, understanding that she could also improve, understanding the issues and the internal inhibitants that are stopping her from improving. This woman, it's very self-aware, very self-reflective, and I can very much respect that, okay? I love somebody who's going to be honest with themselves. I love somebody who is going to confront their own self-image wholeheartedly and fully. And the reality is, she is unattractive, okay? She is what she calls herself, an ugly girl, an unattractive girl. And I know how much anxiety that can bring from walking into rooms and, you want to meet a match, you want to meet a man, and you want somebody to love you, and you just feel like nobody can really love you in that way because they're just not attracted to you, or maybe you're not attracted to them. So I actually want to give her some tips that she can improve on, and then I also want to go into the psychology and just break down really what goes on in women's minds, especially when they are in public settings. So as far as advice for her, okay, she's gonna have to lose weight, okay? She's gonna have to lose weight. It looks like she's fat, And that is why she is still way uglier than she probably would be if she was thinner. Now, what she needs to do, she's talking about taking her eyeballs out and going to therapy. No, you need to get in the gym. And you can start off by getting that Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course, okay? But if you don't want to do that, if that's too intense for you, if that is too much pressure for you, you can start off with something light. Start walking, then start jogging, then start running long distances. That is the best way to lose weight. Now, she is a big woman, so it's probably going to be tough on the joints for, I would say, about 90 days. But if she goes 5 days a week, wow, my God, she would lose so much weight. She would look a lot better. Her face would be a lot smaller because her face is big. She's got those poofy cheeks. So she talks like this, and she looks like this. So like when she's talking, and then her lips be like this, and then her mouth is protruding because she got all the fat in her cheeks. But see, if you run, if you work out, if you lose the weight, all of that will go, and then you'll really get to see what you're working with. Now, she does have a big nose. And here's the thing. I am not a big proponent of plastic surgery. However, rhinoplasties have gotten a lot better in this day and age. They are very much, they work. There are also facial plastic surgeons who can literally change your facial symmetry and whatnot. If she wants to go that route, I think that would be the best thing. I don't advise the BBL and all that kind of stuff, right? But if you are going to get plastic surgery, you can easily, get a rhinoplasty, facial surgery, and it's gonna hurt. Okay, you're gonna be on them perks for a few weeks, but I think it would significantly increase her attractiveness. Now, as far as her body goes, she just needs to lose the weight, see what she's working with. Then you can always work on your glutes. Your glutes can always get bigger. And she is a black woman, so a lot of that fat is probably going to go to her ass anyway and her legs. So that is something that she can work with. Now, I can't really, it looks like she got a barber cape on. That's how big she is. Her t-shirts look like a barber cape, nigga. You know when they whap and then throw that thing on top of you. Yeah, man. But, once she loses the weight, then I think that she'll be in a lot better scenario and situation. Now, as far as like the internal, I would say the internal voice in a woman's mind. See, a lot of people, they don't give me credit. I really know the ins and outs. What she's doing when she speaks about, oh, I was going to go to a formal, I was going to go to an event, whatever she said earlier, right? The event she was going to. She said she was very happy and excited to go, but then she thought about it and was like, oh, actually, I'm not excited because when I go to that event, I am going to feel the pressure of, do I look beautiful? Do I look like these other girls? Look at these other women who are at this event. And if it's a multicultural event, or even if it's a white event or a black event, whatever it is, she's going to see women who are way more attractive than her, getting way more male attention. And I mean, it looks like the scenario that she's going in and that she's talking about, the women actually might they might be dressed up pretty nicely. So when she goes in there and she got that big ass white gown that her best friend said, oh girl, you look great, wear it, rock it, slay girl. She got that big ass white gown on, looking like she walked in with a fresh cut, with a barber cape on. You know what I'm saying? She walks in there with her heels and her cankles are just oozing and goozing and flooding out of them high heels. And people are looking at her when she's walking in like, why the hell did you put that on? And could you spare our eyes? Okay. When she goes into the situation like that, then she's going to be in her head. Then she's going to be like, nobody wants to talk to me. And then therefore she's not going to talk to anyone. And I can definitely understand that. It's a very sad situation to be, a very alienating situation to be in. But another thing that she could do to improve her looks is take the micros out, honey. We need to see your real hair. We need to see what you're looking like. And if your hair is very short, you need to grow it out as long as possible. Spend the rest of your life putting castor oil, putting olive oil, putting essential oils, peppermint oil, okay, rosemary in your scalp Let it breathe. Obviously, wash your hair first before you do this. But you need to oil your scalp. It looks dry. It looks dry, and the micros is drying it up even faster. The micros are plastic, pretty much. So definitely with that. And then also, what she needs to do is find her looks match. Find her looks match. Again, find your looks match. Women too often are looking for men who are out of their gosh darn league. Okay, have you ever heard that? A man that's out of your league? Yes. You are looking for a man who is out of your league. Okay? It's that simple. It's that obvious. Everybody can see it. And that's why you feel so insecure, because you're not around people who you think that you can get their attraction from that are as attractive as you. She probably thinks she deserves what every other woman thinks, the 6 foot, 6 figure, 6 horsepower cup or vehicle, 6 inches down there, all this type of stuff. This is what she believes that she deserves. But the reality is, ma'am, you don't. Okay? You need to find your looks max. You need to find a fat plumber. Okay? You need to find a fat nigga that works at the poultry. Okay? You need to find another African dude who's scamming or something, who's fat as hell, you know what I'm saying? And then he got that big ass, fake ass Gucci shirt on, and he got a beer belly with the fake ass Gucci on. That's who you need to be with, honey. Because you're not going to get no Denzel. You're not going to get no Michael B. Jordan. It's not happening. It's not happening, okay? You're not going to get an Idris Elba, because those men like their women in shape. In shape. So until you get in shape, those are the men that you do not need to pursue. Now, you can say, okay, I'm going to put off pursuing men, but in that time, you need to be getting in shape. Because if you only get fatter in the time that you're not pursuing men, pursuing a husband, it's going to be way harder to get a man in your 30s. But all in all, I said some good things. I said some things she needed to improve on. I like her attitude. I like the fact that she knew women were going to flood the comments and say, oh, you're not ugly. Oh, you're not this. Oh, you're not that. Yes, ma'am. You are ugly. Okay. And that's fine. It's okay. There are things that you can improve on to make yourself look more attractive. Right now, I'm going to be quite honest. She literally has no redeeming factors in her current scenario, so I'm going to have to give her a 2. Okay? But if she gets in shape, she can become a 5. And then if she gets that rhinoplasty, then she can probably become a 5.5 and a 6. And then we'll go from there. She has clear skin, okay? Clear, smooth skin, no bumps, no nothing. So you gotta love it. It does look like she got a little 5 o'clock shadow, but I think that's because of the way that her mouth is shaped. It looks like her jaw is actually angled, but once it gets up to here, it's the cheeks. It's the cheeks, bro. So she's got that angular jaw, which is great, but her face is fat. So you can't really see what she got under that, and it makes her look, I'm not trying to be, I'm black, so I could say this. It makes her look monkey-like. You know how the monkey's mouth protrudes out like that, and human beings are very, we resemble monkeys a lot, okay? All people, not just black people, but she's got that. You know when you stick your tongue in front of your teeth right here? She's got that. So when her mouth moves, it looks like that. And it's just not attractive. So there are some things that she can work on. I didn't really get a good look at her mouth and her teeth. Well, I got a good look at her mouth, the exterior. But I didn't get a good look at her teeth. Her teeth, I don't know. The bottom row looks straight. The bottom row looks nice. Maybe just, touch it up with a bit of Invisalign. And, she's Nigerian. She must have money, right? Daddy might have the bag and sending money from overseas to America to give her education. Hopefully she's got that story. But it's workable. She's not repulsive and repugnant to where she can't come back and find a good man, a good looking man, or her looks match. but she's got a lot to improve on. I respect the fact that she came out and was honest. I respect the fact that she understood that women were going to placate to her and say she wasn't that ugly when she is, in fact, ugly. And, you know, I just hope that she heeds real advice, objective advice, and, you know, takes this video, takes this moment, and improves. Because I don't want her to just completely give up and get down on herself, because she has potential to improve. And that's all that we, you know, need to be doing in life. It'd be different if she came up on here and she was talking all that, oh, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch, you better pay for this, and you better. If she was doing that, then I would have scorched her. Oh, I would have flamed her. Oh, I would have lit her up. Oh, I would have clocked her shit. But she didn't do that. She was very honest. She was very objective. And I respect that. I love that for this queen. Okay. I love it for this queen. And I hope that she improves. I hope she gets better. I hope she starts walking. Then she starts jogging. Then she starts running. Then she loses that fat in her face. And once she loses that fat in her face and that fat in her body, Lord have mercy. What is the end product that we're going to be working with? Because I believe that it's going to be something of potential. But you already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your mark for getting in with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.